Well, this is a new experience. Hey guys, what's up? It's here, that boy Deuce, and I'm here to answer 25 common questions people have about Japan. Cue the intro!
Hey, like and subscribe. Make sure to share it too.
Alright, so let me go ahead and look over my dandy dandy list. Throw my reading glasses. Don't I look so studious? Alright, question 1. Do you have to learn Japanese to live there? Well, biologically speaking, I'm pretty sure if you step off the airplane when you come into Japan, your heart will not stop if you don't speak any Japanese. However, by speaking Japanese here, it does make your life way easier and much more enjoyable. Is Japan expensive? I mean, it can be. For example, I live pretty close to Namba, which is really the center of the south side of the city. So I can walk over to Dotonbori, or I can walk to Amemura, or I can take my bicycle, I could even ride up to Umeda, and it's not that far. The reason I bring this up is because it's very centrally located, and I spend about $700 a month on rent. Plus utilities and other things, it evens out to be about $1,000 a month, which isn't that bad, seeing how I make like $3,000. So yeah, it can be an expensive city, but if you're smart about it, it's really easy to go about it. Man, that's a lot of questions. 3, are you treated differently for being a foreigner? Probably. I can't really compare because I'm not Japanese, so I don't know how they really treat Japanese people. I know how they treat me, but I don't know if I was like Taro or like Tanaka Ushimura or something. I don't know. Cow Village Ushimura. That's a really good name. Alright, anyway, I have no idea. Is the Japanese language difficult? こういう質問ですよね。なんかめちゃくちゃまずい。そういう質問ね。なんかめっちゃ難しいだと思うんですけど、5年勉強してたのに、まだまだ上手ではない。I've been studying it for like 5 years and I'm still horrible at this language. So don't feel discouraged. Even Japanese people don't know Japanese sometimes. Okay, let's get back to it. Can you eat local food? Yeah. Question 6. Did it take a long time to get used to living there? No. Because I studied, I had visited the country a few times prior to actually deciding to move here. And when I moved here in 2014, everything was set up for me. It was a very easy transition. So no, it was not difficult for me to be used to living here. However, if you are unfamiliar with the culture, if you do not know the language, if you don't have any friends, if you don't have a job, it's gonna be real hard. Do I get homesick? That's the next question. No. And the reason I say I don't get homesick is because I believe my heart is where my home is, and my heart is in my chest, and wherever I decide to lay, that's home. So right now, this is my home. This, not the camera, but all this stuff. I don't know if you wanna. It's dirty, don't judge me. Okay. Do I plan on staying in Japan for good? Nah. What got you interested in Japan? Now, this could be a video in and of itself, but I'm gonna make it short and sweet. I first came to Japan in 2011. And in 2011, I was working with children who had lost their families, and I was also teaching English through this program called Gai Healy Japan. Because of that experience and me being able to travel throughout the country and see lots of different things and meet all sorts of interesting people I had never met before, I thought Japan was a very special place. And from that moment on, I decided to make living in Japan my top priority. And lo and behold, it actually happened. Yay! I'm awesome. Okay, what is Christmas like in Japan? Christmas in Japan sucks because this isn't a Christian nation and you have to go to work unless you want to use Daikyu. And I have a big problem using Daikyu because I only get 20 days and I like to travel and make cool and interesting content for you guys to watch. And they be trying to, I can't say bad words right now. They be really trying you. So Christmas is just another day. And it doesn't even snow where I live, so it doesn't feel like Christmas at all. What food do you miss? I miss everything in Chicago. There's so much delicious food in Chicago. Italian beef, Uncle Raymond, I'm a West Sider, tacos, real Mexican food, hot dogs. The list goes on. I'm not gonna bore you with the details, but yes, I miss a lot of food. I've been getting skinny. I'm self-conscious about that. Next question. Healthcare costs. I actually don't know. I know I pay a premium every month for healthcare, but it's covered in the national healthcare. I know when I go to the hospital, I only have to pay like 30% of what I'm actually supposed to pay, and it's pretty awesome. I've never felt more healthy in my life. Thanks, Japan. Is everyone really polite? Yes, everyone is really polite, but like, it's fake polite, kinda. It's difficult to explain. For example, if you've ever been to Minnesota, I keep mentioning Minnesota, I don't like that place at all. But if you've ever been to Minnesota, it's like that. People are very cordial towards you, but not necessarily always nice. Unless you're like here in Kansai, like everybody's super chill. Like you can just go drink with old people and just have a great time. A lot of questions. Are there lots of vegetarian and vegan choices? I like meat, so I'm gonna see if my friend is gonna pick up the phone and then he can answer these questions for you. Hang on one second. It's ringing. Well, I guess he died because he doesn't eat meat. Next question. What's the main religion in Japan? Atheism. The main religion is atheism. There is no God. Only Bon Odori. Oh, it's time. Hello? Yeah, I got a real quick question. It's like real loud. Can you go somewhere quiet? Yeah, I'm making like a YouTube video and I had a question about like vegetarian and vegan options. Is it difficult to be a vegetarian in Japan?
No. It all depends if you can cook or not. And how... Yeah, no, that's it.
Alright, well, thanks Tim. Appreciate you. Alright, bye. Well, I guess Tim didn't die. So there you have it. If you can cook, you can be a vegetarian or a vegan. They have vegetables in Japan, so don't worry. Is Japan super futuristic and technologically advanced? Yes and no. Yes, in the sense of in 2025, we're gonna have the World Expo here, and they're gonna focus heavily on life sciences. And if you've been looking into the news, you know that we have like X-Men and cyborgs and chimeras. Like these are actual real things. Like do your research. But my office still has a fax machine. A fax machine. Next question. What's it like to ride a bullet train? It's really fast and really comfortable, and it actually has Wi-Fi, and they serve like food and alcohol, and like they have smoking rooms if you're into that kind of thing. But it's like super smooth. Super! Sorry. I like bullet trains. Next question. Clothing in Japan. They have clothes here. I guess the question really means like, do they wear traditional clothing in Japan? On a daily basis, no. But they have different festivals and things where people dress up in yukata, which are lightweight kimonos. They're all technically kimonos, but the specific yukata is the one that people usually wear after a bath. There's a long story behind that too. I'm not gonna teach you history. I don't feel like it today. But as far as regular clothing, a lot of people, you know, they wear regular clothing. I've never seen anyone in my office wear a kimono to work. But I have seen them wear it outside of work, and it's kind of funny. When is the best time to travel here to Japan? Well, this might be new information to you all, but Japan has 4 seasons. There's winter, and spring, and summer, and fall. Because Japan has 4 seasons. Realistically, you can come through anytime that you want to, and you would have no problem, and you would definitely enjoy your trip. If you want more information about traveling in Kansai, please look at the link below. What provided the most amount of culture shock? Man, I don't think I really had any culture shock because I kind of knew what I was getting into. However, I do get culture shock when I go back to America. It's called reverse culture shock. Like, for example, it's really rude just to like yell out and say, "Sumimasen! Hi!" And then like the waiter comes over to you. You're not supposed to do that in America. Also, like, no tipping. I like that because it makes it so that the people can just do their best job and not have to worry about being able to pay rent. I like that a lot. Kudos, Japan. Good job. Where is the best place to live in Japan? Kansai, hands down, no questions about it. Osaka, Kyoto, Hyogo, and the rest of them. Live here. It's awesome. I love Kansai. It's super connected. There's 2 like special prefectures and then like 8 other prefectures, but like nobody really ever talks about them, and they all have their own special charms. Super lovely place. I highly recommend it if you want to live here, travel here, etc. No Tokyo. You don't need it. Everybody goes to Tokyo. I'm sorry, Tokyo. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry, Tokyo. I'm not sorry. Kansai. That's where it's at. Yeah, I can't. Is that a K? It's not a K. Okay. What are some stereotypes about Japan that are completely wrong? I feel like this question kind of feeds into the same pitfall of not really having any effect on me because I've been here for so long now and I don't really know. So here's the thing, in the comment section below, write down some stereotypical things you think about Japan, whether it's the people, the food, the culture, the nature, anime, whatever. Write down any stereotypes that you have and I would do my best to say if it's true or not. Whew, that was a lot of questions. But thank you for staying in and rocking with me. That boy Deuce, Instagram, all that good jazz in the link below because I don't really feel like editing and putting it on the screen. I'm just going to chop this up, I'm going to throw it out there, and then you guys are going to see it. It's going to be awesome! I'm sorry.